Hey everybody, this is Doomhammer, and I just did a fantasy draft to start this next season out. Now, I do have Caleb Williams, I have Shador Sanders, and Jalen Milroe. Because I figured I can use Jalen Milroe here for the kind of read option plays. I did get Nick Chubb, Genty. Yeah, they said they were fixing the loading screens, not making them load too long, but they load pretty long, even just going in and out of players or signing. I got Dylan Sampson as well, so we got ourselves a pretty solid running core here. Big fan of Nick Chubb. I think he's going to have a bounce-back season. Unfortunately, he is not on the Browns anymore, which is a huge disappointment. I'm making sure he's number 24. Oh, well, okay, I got to go find who's number 24 and fix that. But I got DK Metcalf, Ibuka. I did draft Thielen because he was still there. I mean, he's old, but he's going to help me out. McCole Hardman. I did get some other free, kind of like even some undrafted free agents to help out. Got a pretty solid left tackle there in Equinu. But not the best O-line, but it's at least decent. I do have Kyle Pitts and Darren Waller, so my younger tight end, more pass catcher, Darren Waller, the big man. I don't think I'm going to put... I have to figure out what my fullback situation is. Now, as for my defense, my first pick was McDuffie, because, again, I'm not the best defensive player. So I got Duffy and Joseph, so two solid DBs. I got a young guy in Sanker, a rookie. Pass rushers are pretty weak. Not really pleased with how I did that there, but we got Grant and Ford in the center. We've got Walker and Barrett as our edge rushers, so we got some younger pass rushers. My linebackers are also weak. Did not do a good job pulling them in, but it is what it is. We will live with a adequate pass rush. We have some good interior D-line, but really it's our DBs that are going to be hopefully saving us. And we got our special teamers. We've got our punter and our kicker. Loop, we got a rookie kicker as well. So I've never played with Caleb Williams that much, so we'll see how that turns out. Now, I did want to find who's wearing number 24 and give that to Nicholas Chubb. Let's see, do they have jersey numbers anywhere? No, okay. Okay, not there. Probably a DB. Yeah. I don't know who Emmanuel is, but he's not getting Nick Chubb's jersey. That's going back to Chubb. You are 36 now. And I'll see if I decide to use Chubb as my main back, or maybe I'll use him for a year or two. But right now, it's Genty is going to be getting a lot of carries. I have to see how this team turns out. But yeah, so enjoying the new Madden so far. When I play preseason, I really do preseason. I really play each down. I try to check out talent. Who do I like playing with? Who do I have a rhythm with? Let's see what the story is, if it's any good. Genty, okay. Oh, okay, I have to press and hold. Okay, great. I like that. Now, I could do training camp. I'm not going to go through training camp. But let's... Oh, this is just letting me know about wear and tear. Yeah, I hate these things. I wish the dialogue... Again, what did this accomplish for me? Well, you know what? Maybe I will do the... I will do the training camp. That might be a good way of starting. I am not that great at these things, so I guess you can make fun of me if you'd like. Let's see, pocket presence and bucket drop. Let's try bucket drop with our main guy. I have no idea why they gave Caleb Williams X Factor. I know he's a good quarterback, but I don't think he's X Factor yet. But then again, I don't really care. I'll take it. Huh. Looks like there's a glitch here with the Madden game. I'm probably going to have to close out of this nonsense and try again. So Hang tight, everybody. Alright, so I don't know why I had the glitch, but I did. So I'm supposed to use like a freeform passing and try to hit these targets, and I'm very afraid. Let's try hitting B. And oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have used Shedeur Sanders on this one. Oh, oh my gosh. What even is this? Okay. Okay, I think I did it. I did it. Nice, nice. Well, I got one. Okay. Oh, the things don't reset. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't. Sorry, Caleb. Sorry, Caleb. Jeez. Well, clearly I don't do freeform passing. I didn't quite hit the mark. Now this one I know. So I don't know if I should go with... I know what Shedeur Sanders is. Milrow, he's super fast, so maybe if I can develop him, he could be a good trade target or maybe even like a pretty solid backup for me. Yeah, I know how to do this one. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to be fun to play with. Now, his accuracy looks like it's dog you-know-what, but I don't plan to use him that way. Oh. Did not mean to go out of the pocket. But his speed and agility should be off the charts. Oh, dodge that, dodge that. There we go. All right, we're going to go to B now. Boom. Ugh. Okay, well, I only got silver, so I guess didn't do so great on that one, but such is life. We're going to do the rushing close quarters, I guess. We're going to use Genty because he's 21. All right, so I guess I just score touchdowns. I probably have to use moves around them to like get the actual score. Oh, that was... I wonder if I'm able to go around the edge if I really wanted to. So stiff arm, yep, good. Oh, okay, I can. Oh, I'm not allowed to go outside. Okay. Okay, well that's why are we doing tosses then? That's the dumbest play to use. Okay. And stiff arm. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna get me. Okay, I tried to stiff arm there and that did not work. Yeah, there's no reason to do a toss on this play. That's dumb. The other running drill was fine. I don't know why they changed it. So this is the first time I'm doing this, so I have no... I am learning, and hopefully you are not judging me too harshly. And if you are, that's fine too. Here we are. Oop. If I can get to silver, that'd be nice, but... Yeah, I'm trying to power, like, truck him, but it's not really happening. I'm not too hopeful I'm getting silver on this. Yeah, I'm using the stick to try to hit him, but that's not happening. Yeah. Not what you want. Yeah, okay. Oof, really bad on that one. I guess if you like awful Madden, you got yourself a channel. So red zone attack. Let's see what receiver we want. Metcalf is good. Pitts is not bad either, but I think Ibuka is going to be the guy. That's right. So here. Oh, jeez. So here, pull him that way. Oh, I don't know why he's lobbing it. What? I'm restarting this. Oh, man. Okay. Jeez. We're restarting this. Okay. I'll figure it out. Oh, what is it? What are these? I'm not getting why he's just randomly lobbing it. That is awful. Am I not holding it down enough? What are these throws? Why? Is he that inaccurate? He can't be that inaccurate. He's X Factor. Maybe it's just not a total, like, form passing, maybe? He throws a bullet there. Well, whatever. We're getting through training camp as painfully as possible, and then we'll go to preseason, but my goodness. Okay, pass protector. Let's get that left. I think left tackle is probably the... Well, yeah, let's work on the 22-year-old. Let's get him some bonuses here. Because if we can get him to be maybe a dev upgrade, we got ourselves a solid or a guard. Do that. He's actually pretty fast. I'm liking that. Try to get... Oh, no. Ah, jeez. Okay, we're restarting that. I know how to do this drill. That little nonsense. It really is not the best camera angle, but it's fine. I'd love to see where that ball is. There we go. Ah. Oh. I wish they put their hands up for this drill. That would make more sense. And here we go. Just get that one time. So we're gonna, oh, no. Okay. Okay, good. Well, that was the best drill I did. You didn't see that restart at the beginning. But no, that's good. We got a good gold for our lineman. The trench long haul. We got some guys that need some boosts here. I think there's like a practice squad guy. Yeah, no. Who was the practice squad guy I signed? It wasn't Kenneth Grant, of course, not him. Maybe it was Brian Young? No? Maybe it was Miles Murphy. I think he might have been. He's a 2-year guy. Deion Walker. Okay. We're going to... This guy, we're going to try to give him a boost. He's an undrafted guy, I think. This is the long one. I hate the long one. And he gets pushed out. Unbelievable. Restart. Here we go. Wow, he just can't make it around that second guy. We'll try it again. Yeah, swim move is just not working against number 70 there. Good. Swim move. Come on, get off him. And wow, it's like, well, he's holding, but, you know. Well, we're going to take... Wow. Wow. Okay, maybe he is just too bad for this drill. I'm blaming myself for him not knowing what he's doing, but he just could be that low of an overall that he can't. There we go. And we got a bronze, and we're going to live with that because these drills are starting to get boring for me. So they might be getting boring for you. But at least you're getting a sample of what these are. And we're not even going to do the rest of these. Forget it. We're going right to preseason now. And we're going to see how we do. I think weekly strategies or any... Oh, man. See, the problem is when they do all this stuff, you have to spend so much time just understanding each of these metrics. And it's like, just play the game. Skip it. We'll simulate. And let's go do it. So, Browns versus Panthers. And let's see how it goes. Interesting start to the presentation there. Have I ever seen a commentator like start the game off doing this stuff? Like that's, I mean, Greg Olsen only makes sense because he used to play for the Panthers. But like, why would an announcer do that? And here we go. We get the kick. A little bit too strong there. And Geno Smith is the guy we've got to stop. So let's see what we can do with him. So they're going with 2. Let's do Fireman. Riley's going to be guarding the fullback. And my linebackers let me down. So let's see. Let's I might have to be a nickel guy because my DBs aren't terrible, but my linebackers are rough. Just as I talk about my DBs, I think that was my best guy getting burnt by DJ Shark Jr. Woof. That's a difficult situation there, so not loving that break in defense. I know a lot of people like man defense in Madden, but I'm always normally a zone guy because stuff like that. You have your DBs who can't defend and they get burnt over top. Well, let's see what our offense can do. Well, that's a good return. And we got Caleb Williams here, 23 years old, 6'1", 214 pounds. But we want to be a running team, so let's see how Nick Chubb does. Genty. Two-yard gain there. What is that yellow? Alright, let's... Oh, is Genty like injured? And we're gonna do slants here, so... Well, that blitz came fast, but we got it out. That was Waller. So it looks like Genty may have had a practice injury or something because he's not out there. I don't see. So Waller, Pitts. Probably should swap in future games. I need to swap Pitts and Waller Because Waller would be the better fullback. I'm assuming he's a better blocker. Because I don't see Pitts as a good blocker. So I need to watch that with a fullback. So, didn't like the throw on that. That should have been a tighter throw. Yeah, because they're going to challenge it. But he should have come down with it. Yeah, they lose a timeout. So, didn't love that pass. A little bit too lofty for me. Oh, I have to cycle through again. Okay. And there we go to Nick Chubb. And there we do a nice spin move. And we're down at the 9-yard lines. Yard line, excuse me. Just what we want to see. Good run there by Nick. Let's see. Can we get like a screen pass or something? Well, not in this formation. Let's use smash corner. Let's see if we can get... So Pitts gets it. He just gets wrecked. Yeah, I'm wanting a screen, and I'm not finding it. So we got to... There we go. Slip screen. So Jones Jr. And we can still hit like a Waller or Thielen if it's wide open. But nope, we're going with the screen. Get the block. And there we go. Jones Jr. One of my post-fantasy draft signings. He's at like 93, 94 speed. He was one of the fastest guys that was in free agency. And so, yeah, happy with that play. Williams comes out there. He gets a touchdown in his opening drive. I will see if I stick with him or if I get Williams out of there because this is preseason. I don't want him to get hurt. May give Shedeur Sanders and Milroe some more time. And I also have DTR as a fourth stringer. That's, yeah. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, for those who are not Browns fans who know the high expectations we once had of DTR. So Gino's going to be back at it. So he cooked me last time. So we're going to do a cover cloud defense here. And again, I am not a very solid defensive player in Madden. This is my weakness. Very rare that I play defense. Good stop there. Gotta see who number 28 is. Who's 28? He's Ford Jr. Okay. We're gonna go to Bone. We're gonna be Chanel. Oh, he's wide open. Shoot. Well, if I can stop allowing these humongous plays, Geno Smith is just cooking me. We're going to try a blitz to see if that changes things, but my goodness, it's pretty rough. Wow, Well, we forced an incomplete, which is a good change in pace. Okay, let's have that. A different kind of D-line blitz there. And Jewel is slow as no other. Yeah, linebackers are going to get me killed this season. I don't really have a good pass rush either, so that was a mistake of mine. Yeah, I went for Caleb Williams, which I probably can do better even without... I don't even need like an X-Factor quarterback to do well in Madden. I can normally play well with someone mediocre. And actually, right now, I'm more curious about Milroe. Let's get Milroe some reception or some attention here, and then we'll get Shedeur in the maybe the second half. All right, so here we are. Actually, what I should do too is Nick Chubb is coming off that injury, and he has no wear and tear, which is weird. One would think that we would have to. Let's actually plan for the future here. Let's put Waller. Okay. What we're going to do is move. Let's try it and see how it looks. So Waller we want to be the tight end, and we want Pitts to be, or we want Waller to be the fullback, Pitts to be the tight end, because that way Waller's more of the blocker. So he does mow over a guy. Good solid run for Nick. Now we're going to do a play action. Let's see if, because if I can get Milrow to be rolling out and stuff, that's going to be problematic for defenses. Yeah, not when he's getting hit and thrown, though. See the second down. Let's do counter Y. So solid run there by Sampson. Let's do PA boot over. So hopefully we probably going to hit Pitts maybe, or Fannin. But let's see if we can, unless he just is in my face. But Milrow is fast enough, and this is what I was expecting to do with him. We'll see if there's more plays like that coming up. We're going to probably take this to halftime, or the end of the first quarter. Yeah, you're not getting a snap off. Now, I don't know if Madden's going to auto take out my player, so I want to make sure Milrow's still in. He's not. So I'm going to do PAY drag. We're going to see if this works. We're going to try to squeeze it in there, and we do. Just a completed pass there to the tight end. That's Fannin Jr. So Mitchell could be an option. But we're going to give it to the running back, and that was the wrong choice. I guess it wasn't really a good choice either way. Let's go to gun, slants. And Milrow's going to have to make something happen and keep this drive alive. Well, let's try it to the running back. And he can't come down with it. I guess it's telling me to go for it, so let's do it. We're going to make Fannin just run up there and force the safety to go high. And there we go. We get the first down. Possession catch. We're not playing around. Let's see. How are our wide receivers? Kind of sometimes they can really make things weird. Okay, they have DT. Jeez. Okay. Why would I have cornerbacks as receivers? That's dumb. I thought I signed receivers. I can fill in. I'm going to put Fannin Jr. there. Harry. Okay. I don't care about my defense right now. And so RPO, so it looks like I can choose to hand it off or keep it. So I'm keeping it. So I think I don't know if I did that play entirely wrong. Okay. So I had to throw a lot faster if I were doing a play like that. And I just sort of winged it. So going back to some classic Madden. And he's got people draped over him, but had to get rid of it. Let's do a run, because right now they're kind of spread out. We got Smith. I don't like this. They're pressing on me, so let's try a deeper throw. Do a deep cross here to Mitchell if he's open. And I don't like it. Don't like it at all. So, didn't like the play. I had like a screen pass ready. Maybe, yeah, let's just do it. And the screen pass is the call. We get the first down and more. Boy, do we need some luck there. Nothing like a screen pass to on 3rd and long, and we get a huge run. And that's, I think, Smith, right? Yeah, Brashard Smith. You don't know who that is, do you? Neither do I. So Smith does his thing. Nice run there. And some of these guys are actually trying to make the team, so I'm trying to be as authentic in preseason as possible. Because sometimes in the fantasy draft, you start drafting older players just to fill your roster, and then you're like, do I really want the 34-year-old defensive tackle, or do I want the young defensive tackle? So when you do the fantasy draft and you're just trying to get through it, then you have the free agency signings for preseason. It makes it go a little bit easier and a little bit more authentic too. So let's see. And what I might start doing to make this preseason go faster is I might not play every snap. I might switch to just playing only offense. I mean, I might need to practice on defense, but I might try to make this go a little bit faster. And who is their quarterback? Rush? Yeah, okay. Let's see if I get burned over top again by doing man. Well, I can't get burned over top when they do a run. So we're going to try 4-3 here. Let's see. Yeah, they're just going to chew me up. I'm going to figure out how to play defense a little bit better. And perhaps I drafted poorly in defense too, so that's also a chance. My interior D-line is pretty solid, which I think we're doing okay against the run. It's the pass that's killing us because our linebackers are that weak. So yeah, probably second half I won't play defense just because it's not worth it. Now, let me see. I'm going to check something real quick. When I went to receivers, who all can play as a wide receiver? Oh, okay. How is Dorian Thompson-Robinson a 50 overall wide receiver? Okay, I wonder if I could try Milrow at one of these positions. Oh, I can't even put him at running back. I can put him at receiver, though. And O-line can only be O-line and tight ends. Edge can be any of those. Okay. Just trying to see what all options we have. Yeah, you can. So running backs have to be halfbacks. Interesting. So I can't put my quarterback at running back for like a trick play or something like that. Yeah, I probably need to be switching to nickel. I'm doing 4-3 here, and that's probably the wrong position, because especially when my linebackers suck. Good, I can get some DBs now in here. Let's put some dime. Yeah, because nothing's worse than a bad defense is having backups on a bad defense. So we're going to try man here. And they're doing a great job of draining this clock. So they're going to leave me with barely any time to do anything. Oh, nice. We got a sack. Ngaku pulls that off. They call a timeout. Only one remaining because I had that dumb challenge that failed. And let's go for that pick. Oh, okay. Well, we forced that to have an incomplete, and now we're forcing a field goal. Fantastic. And not risking running into the kicker, so they give us 30 seconds for Milrow to attempt to go down the field and score us another touchdown to close out this half. Now, we do get the ball at half, which will probably be Shador Sanders getting the attempt to show us what he's got. Now, this could be dangerous, though, because, like, if Milrow can chuck it deep or if he's able to get a big run here, both are... Okay, well, not this way. If my right tackle didn't just totally... ignore it. I guess I was trying to run, which I shouldn't be. I should be trying to stay in the pocket the best I can. And Fannin just doesn't get to it. It's like he stopped going for the ball and can't do much when that happens. So we can do wide drag, classic Madden play here. And there we go. We hit our guy over the middle with 10 seconds left. Timeout. Let's try stick nod. Right now, I guess we're trying to get to maybe field goal range. Let's move Smith out. I don't want you doing that route, so let's change you again. Short cross. Let's be conscious of the time. And Fannin gets us into field goal range. Let's go kick that field goal, 49-yarder. He's got enough legs, so we tie the game heading into the second half. Tied up. So we're looking at placement. So he should just run this out. And we're going to go to halftime, all tied up here against the Panthers. So, yeah, defense is definitely an issue for this team. Linebackers, I'm seeing myself getting scorched. I probably should just run more nickel and dime, even if it's a threat of a bad run defense. Because my D-line is not terrible inside, so hopefully my two nose tackles can stop the run well. Yeah, then Nick Chubb putting on the moves. Now let's see, they're going to show me stuff around the league. And actually, I do kind of... I know I mentioned Shador. I wonder if I just keep... Do I just keep Milrow in? Well, let's switch running backs here. We're going to go get Pitts out of there because we don't want him to get hurt. Find one of maybe the backup running backs like... Well, there's another tight end that was a good run blocker. So maybe he should be the fullback. And I think it was Braden Wills. Yeah, he was supposed to be a good run blocker. Or the best run blocking free agent there. So Herdman, who's the young guy? Okay, Buka. Lambert Smith is another one that we want to see what he can do. Actually, yeah, okay. And we might even try Milrow at receiver and see how that looks. Now, Harry. Yeah. We're going to have Fannin Jr. as the second one. That's good for me. Corners. Now, we're going to make sure our DTs, we're going to put the weaker ones in. So, Deion Walker and Young. So, the two young guys, they're going to get a chance to play a little bit. Shelby Harris, the veteran, is going to just be there as a backup. Yeah, man. Oof, my linebacker's garbage. So here we go with the return. So let's see what Milrow can do. Yeah, and then we'll go switch to Sanders. So I might not even play Dorian Thompson-Robinson this game if I want to get a good feel for my quarterbacks. So P.A. Dagger. I do want to try some read options with him too. But we're going to try some more play actions. I want to see if I can get a good feel for scrambling with him. And I'm just throwing it away, and that's not the way to do it. Okay, is there a read option? Well, let's try the screen pass because we scored a touchdown on that with Nick Chubb. Or no, not with Nick Chubb, but I was with Smith. And they read it, and we can't go anywhere. Now, this is preseason, so we're going to do some bad choices, and we're going to go for it. This is not the place you'd want to go for it, but I'm going to just super sim defense anyways. And there we go. We connect with the running back. We get our first down on 4th and 2. Let's see. Where are our read options? Do we have them on this in this playbook? Oh, there we go. So I'm watching out for that guy. And I read it wrong because I'm not doing it right. Let's try it again. But we're going to do a play action. And we just get swallowed up. Man, he is in my face. Now we need to have a... Well, this drive did not go the way I thought it would, but there's still hope. There's still hope. And beautiful pass there to, what was it, Lambert Smith? Lambert Smith. Well, 38-yard play, according to the commentator. Or the... And let's have a run for Smith, because Smith has been doing pretty well this game. He's having himself a debut, man. For a guy that I didn't draft, he's coming through. Let's see how we do here. And we're going to try the run here. And there's Milroe's speed. And he gets in for a touchdown. I was trying to find a way to utilize that speed, and we did it. And he's goofing around, somersaulting into the end zone. There we go. Milroe, number 16. Doing his thing. Let's look at that run again. Yeah, there's a new button I'm supposed to be able to press to like stretch the ball out when I get close. I guess I'm used to just diving into the end zone. So we're gonna actually we're gonna pull him out now, just because I don't want, you know, I want to give another guy a chance. And I'm actually gonna throw him and be stupid as a receiver. Now, his wear and tear is not looking great this game, so I don't want to keep, I guess, making it worse. So Smith is getting some wear and tear. So we're going to just take him out for the game because he doesn't need to. Strong and Pierre. And actually, this might be a smart thing to do anyways, having so many preseason options, because, you know, we don't want any sort of risk of injury. Samson's a power back, that's fine. GAD, I don't know. I don't even know what that position is. I have to maybe do better on knowing that. Oh, third down back. Yeah, we're going to get rid of you for that. I don't want you to get hurt. And it's moderate. It's not, you know, that bad of a thing. But so now we're going to go to custom play selection and all offense. Yeah, our defense stopped them. Maybe I'm just the one that doesn't know what I'm doing. So now we got Shedeur Sanders, number 12. Let's see how he does as the commander on the field. So we're going to try some unique plays here. Let's see how this works out. And that did not work out. Let's look at curls, classic. So a little touch pass there. We get the first down. Yeah, my first game I ever played Madden with Madden 26, I did the Browns, played as every quarterback. And actually, Sanders did fairly well. There was that one time he threw an interception. Oh, man, that was a crazy play there. I thought like he was coming down with it. But no, I did well with Sanders, even Gabriel. Flacco got a nice little touchdown. You can check that video out if you want, but so we are ahead in this, so I don't need to rush anything. So a little inaccurate there, but we do come down with the catch. Let's try a mountain stick here. And that's right, I did want to try Milrow as a receiver, so we'll see if... And there's Strong. He gets a good reception there. Yeah, I'm not sure why Hardman isn't as valued in Madden as he used to be. I mean, he's very fast. I know Madden 25, he's like a normal dev, but I'm like, I'll take him. Let's go with Gunn. What's number 6? And we're gonna put. Can we put the quarterback in? I can't sub him. Okay. Well, let's try this now. What if I make Milrow wide receiver 2? Okay, let's switch it. I want him doing the slant. His route running's probably garbage. Okay, that was definitely forced. And actually, probably the red zone is not the right spot for him. Let's just get Pierre Strong. I think I need Milrow to like run down the field like a crazy man and see if he can get open, because red zone is not where I want to have a quarterback turned receiver. So we're gonna do the run to Strong, try to cap off this drive, and oh man, we just do not block. It says to go for it. If I was in a competitive game like for real, I would have kicked the field goal for the 2-possession lead. But we'll try this out. We get the 1st and goal. Let's see, some split backs. This is more of a newer position, or formation, so looking forward to seeing how this turns out. And Sanders gets it out there, and it's just dropped. Who's number 85? Lambert Smith. Okay. He's made some plays this game, but he messed that one up. Let's try a jet sweep. See if we can make that work. I think I have faster guys, but... Okay. All right. That play worked out very well. He drops a touchdown, but we get a little rushing touchdown there. Lambert Smith does have a lot of potential here as someone I signed after the fantasy draft. And so he might actually make the team because his age is good. He's been making some plays in preseason. So I like seeing all of that. And Shador leads the team down for a touchdown. So happy with Shador. They do need to get a face scan for him, though. All right, we stop him. Really, I should just be running the clock out, but we might just have some fun here with Shador. Oh, that's right. We are going to run in this position, and then we're going to try the Milrow thing again. Good run there. I like it. So now we're going to go and try some stupid stuff. He's got 93 speed, man. CPA sale. See if I switch it. Is he going to be the one that goes? Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Yeah. It's not... not the way to do it, huh? So can we get him? Oh, man. Okay. Well, he keeps taking shots, so I don't want him to get hurt. How is he doing? Oh, he's fine. He's moderate. I'm just hurting Sanders' stretch here of forcing the ball to a quarterback receiver. Oof, and he can't deliver it. We are going for it because this is preseason and nobody cares. So let's try the slot sail. And Milrow is the guy I'd want to hit, which I don't think he's got it in him. There we go. This is what happens when you throw to a real wide receiver. And there's Lambert Smith again. So this guy, he's having himself quite a preseason. I mean, I guess he's played the longest of, like, the most snaps of all the receivers because my first stringers were out. But the way he's playing against these backups gives me a lot of hope. And they take the rest of the game in order to run out or to drive out the clock. So yeah, when I allowed my CPU defense, they played better than I did. But we'll see how we do against other teams. But well, I hope you liked this first video. I hope you liked the team I developed. I know we've got a lot of things coming up. I think Caleb Williams is going to be a solid quarterback for us this year. I mean, I don't always draft X Factor QBs. We got some fun with Jalen Milrow. Shedeur Sanders can also step in, even though they're normal devs. So there's no one really stand out rookie quarterbacks in this class. But thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoy this series as we continue to roll it out here. Let's take a few looks here at the stats. So Milrow, 132 yards. Sanders, 91 with 12 attempts. So Sanders was a bit more efficient, even though he had a few of those passes going to Milrow that didn't matter. Caleb Williams was perfect, 5 of 5, 100% completion, 1 TD. We look at the rushing where Pierre Strong had 25 yards. Let's see who had the most yards. So Brashard Smith, but he kind of got injury prone pretty quick. He only had 3 attempts, and he had a few receptions too. Strong at 25 yards, Chubb 18 on 3 carries, Jones a 15-yarder. Milrow had 14 yards in that tutty, and then Lambert Smith that rushing touchdown. But Lambert Smith over 100 yards receiving. We got Hardman, Brashard Smith getting carry there, or some carry or receptions. Yeah, all right. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.